favorite flavor? When did I lose my taste? Funny how time can change us. To think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up. mistake. Looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. Yeah, you're always on my mind. Yeah, you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, with the highway speeding by. You know that I think it's funny, it's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So here's the lefty, Andrew Abbott. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks back.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel like air.
This one smoked on its way out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory,
makes the catch. One down. guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that often.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Michael Wood.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And that is that. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying and gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tyler Stevenson digs in now. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, we put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 1. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Horner now. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Out to short, De La Cruz. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7th, left fielder Ian Happ.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how.
And that one hammered back there. And it is gone. So he goes yard to left. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Swanson digs in. And the 0-1. Abbott, a 6-foot lefty, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Too high, and now it's 3-1. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. They've hit another, and we're level. It's 4-4. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Count. Here it comes. That's a little bit low. Tied at 4. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. His second home run of the game. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 5-4.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. I'll tell you what. That hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And there's 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Bunts it in the air. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 4 runs on 4 hits, all of them solo homers. Down to the bottom of the the second. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds 4. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo.
Second baseman, Edwin Arroyo.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's worth the price of admission. And it ties it up. It's 5-5. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he was going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman buried it out of here.
In the air to left center. Alcantara has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 6-5. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Way back there, and that is gone. They go back to back, and they boost their lead. It's 7-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, center field. Alcantara settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder J.J. Bleday.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-5.
front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little whack to it. Carried out nicely.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 8 and the Cubs 5. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Slides for the stop, fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Cubs.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Nico Horner.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Nico Horner. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bleday drops steps, heads back on it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 8 and the Cubs 5.
Leading off for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Reds.
Tough game for him so far, Boo. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer. Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Stevenson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Into the top deck and out of here. Home run. Into the second deck it goes. and they add to the lead. It's 10-5.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Edwin Arroyo, the next to hit for the Reds. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Bunts it towards the mound. In time to Bush, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
For the Reds, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And the 1-0. In the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next,
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. A switch hitter batting right. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 11-5.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Bunts it in the air. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, Ian Happ up to hit.
Ian Happ.
That one drilled left field. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they cut into the lead. It's 11-6.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That's long gone. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they slice into the lead. It's 11-8.
A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His third home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 11-9.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki, 1 for 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Out of here. They hit another, and they cut into the deficit.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Puts a bunt down, and that goes foul.
Hey partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Stewart steps on the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. In the air, out towards right center. Steer on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Wood.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle and hope he gets a mistake.
Here's the 0-2. Gets the bunt down the right side. Stewart. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. But it's a huge inning. 5 runs on 4 homers. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 11 and the Cubs 10. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Trying to move him over here. Bush. The flip. And safe at first. The bunt single.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Right through there for a strike. The Reds trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. To third, into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
Oh, he's had a hard time getting into a rhythm. He's not been able to repeat his good delivery, and that's why we're seeing the ball sprayed all over the place. That right there is just an example of how tough it's been for him today.
Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds.
Noel V. Marte.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 15-10. Goodness.
goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Here's your one. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Brian Hayes. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Flips it. Got him! Nice play. We played 4. Reds lead this one 15-10. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
Center field. Steer in position. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So digging in, Ian Happ. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Out of here. Ian Happ bops one out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 15-11.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Swing and a high fly ball drilled to center and gone. Dansby Swanson. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd homer of the night, and they inch closer. It's 15-12.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Stewart. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
For the Cubs, the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Out of here! His 4th home run of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 15-13.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Ground ball, base 9. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Reds out front here, 15-13.
Game time, raise the stakes time, and I'ma make the climate change to straight lightning. From their side, we ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control like Poseidon. Now, who's ready to win? Confetti over your legacy, let it begin.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and his 4th home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 16-13.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
The 0-2. Sets him down looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
And he pops up the bunt. Brings it in. 2 away.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
2 down, bases empty. This is J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
That is the inning.
You got everything waiting for you. When you fall down, you better come back stronger. You got everything waiting for you. Yeah, everything's waiting for you. You got everything waiting.
Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hood. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. Was the point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. Each time that you do what you do, and it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea, I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming, I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do, said that you never leave, we would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the f it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you tried hard on cause the loop was so strong, now I'm feeling alone in this kitchen. Singing sad songs, but I'm knowing that this.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Stewart. He steps on the bag. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Bush.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. The Cubbies trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. 2 out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Reds have the advantage, 16-13. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, a 2-run blast, and that swing has given confidence the rest of the way.
The 0-1.
That's the ball. Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Reds, right
And
fielder,
here's a look at how he's
MLB,
using his pitches in this one.
Marte.
That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. The Reds out front 16-13. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 7th. Ian Happ getting ready to hit.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
0-1. Half blaze off. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they close the gap. It's 16-14.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The hitters count the 2-0.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Way upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Kevin.
That ball was
Alcantara.
absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Andrew Abbott won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Brady
the Reds,
Singer on
number
the pitch out of the pen
51.
here.
Pretty big
Brady
spot he's coming into,
Singer.
trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now here is Kevin Alcantara. The Reds holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And gone! Another homer. Second home run of the inning for him. And this game is tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Bunts it in the air. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Puts a bunt down and a foul ball. 0-1 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. See you later. Their third home run of the inning, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 17-16.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Bunny back towards the mound. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Bunts it in the air. Dives and makes the catch. What a play. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. 7th inning stretch time. The Cubbies out in front 17-16. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo. And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A 2-run shot, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 18-17.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. Gets the bunt down the right side. Bush takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
First baseman, Sal Stewart.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, it was good for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, Spencer Steer.
Puts a bunt down. Gets him easily, ends the inning.
Turn the throttle up, let it rev. There's no competition when you racing with yourself. What you giving is just not enough. Get compelled with speed, I'm a master. Faster and faster, break it down. Maxed out, but got more to give.
We're at the top of the eighth, and here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Swings through that one for strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and they tap him out.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
That one to first. Stewart takes it himself. He's out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Digging in, Ian Happ, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
The Reds trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Singer, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Gets the bunt down the right side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Reds with the lead, 18-17. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now the Reds cleanup hitter, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Trying to move him over here. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Matthew Boyd will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Colin Ray.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's a little bit high.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
The 1-2. Center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Going down. He blasts a souvenir into the second deck. And they tack on to their lead. It's 20-17.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Out towards right center field. Suzuki gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, Noel Marte.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fastball for a strike. Upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone! It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 21-17.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman pulled it out of it.
One down. Edwin Arroyo, the next to hit for the Reds. Bunting, and he pops it up. 2 away now.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Up next for the Reds.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So back to the top of the order. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. This one in the air center field. Alcantara under it. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown to bring in flavor.
Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Left field. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 21-18.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
That's towards center. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, a designated hitter, Pete
Back to the
Crow
top of the
Armstrong.
order now. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. Smoked on the ground a second. To first, that's it out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Singer going for save number 1 in this spot. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I mean, come on, have a game. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Trying to punt his way on. And that's foul. Right through there for a strike. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. Gone! Alex Bregman sends it out. Second home run of the inning for him.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Puts a bunt down. The underhand flip, and that is the ball game.
Just an absolute slugfest. Not a good day to be a pitcher. There are going to be a lot of sore necks. Players turning left, turning right, balls flying all over. Neither staff had anything working, and this offense has just kept exchanging blows.
High-scoring ball game in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.